Hello,
everyone.
everyone.
Welcome to this mini episode from a new series which we're calling What's Getting Your Goat. And these mini episodes will just bring in the more human side of us because as much as we are spiritual people, we're still humans living a human life, and therefore naturally things and people will get on our nerves and irritate us. In other words, those things get on our goat. So do expect some strong language, but we do hope you enjoy the episode. See you soon. Well, hello listeners, and welcome back to this mini episode in the Spirit Lounge. And it's from the series which we've entitled What's Getting Your Goat, or as Glenda calls it, What's Getting Your Fucking Goat, where we talk about life stuff. It could be a spiritual topic, but what's really got us this week, what's really getting on our nerves this week, what's really irritated us or annoyed us. And some people might see this as, no, we're just venting, because maybe we are. But also we use this mini series to call out things that we see, and it could just be like life things when people don't say thanks when you let them pass. When you've pulled into a parking space, they let someone pass, they don't say thank you. We're shouting out the window to. Well, I shout out the window to them now. I should really. I'm gonna get punched one day. But it's just to call certain things out, because I think, as we've discussed before I press record, if we don't talk about things and don't call things out, it's almost like we're enablers. We're enabling these things to
Mm.
happen, especially within the spiritual community. So, but it's just a good way of just getting things off our chest as well, I suppose, if we're going to be honest about it. So that's what we're here to talk about in this little mini episode. So, Glenda, do you want to go first or shall I go first? What's getting your goat this week?
Oh, okay, I'll go first. Well, talking about enablers, yeah, we are to a certain extent. Okay. Enablers, and I just spoke about recently, people doing our spiritual work, and everyone is entitled to do their spiritual work. I'm all about that. But I feel like sometimes people need to stay in their own lane. Stay in your own lane. It's not like I'm doing David's coming for a reading, and the next minute I'm veering out of my lane and I'm cutting his hair. But I don't know what I'm doing. I've had no training in this work, right? So here I am just about to take your hair and dye it fucking purple. And but I've had no training. But I'm going to get on and ask AI, Google, and ChatGPT to tell me what colors to mix.
Hmm.
Okay. So these people are doing these readings on people, but are getting AI to give the reading. They're pulling the cards, but they're advertising that they're doing readings. So people are thinking, oh, I'm going to have this and this and this done. Not saying that I'm focusing on hairdressers. God forgive me. No, 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 no. I'm focusing on anyone that's doing an
Just
added
an
thing,
analogy, basically, yeah.
right? An analogy, right? So anywhere where you go and they're just like, oh, by the way, I'm doing this. If you're going to do that, do the training, do the work, do the development so that you can give it from your heart, from your soul, from an intuitive side instead of going to AI to do it. Okay, so that's kind of my number one, got on my fucking goat. And people are advertising this. The other one is, again, I'm going to go on to fucking Meta. They're doing my tits in, really doing my tits in. Honestly, we put in so much hard work with Facebook, Instagram, and whatever else platforms, and they just don't, they take it away from us. So they're not giving out anything that's advertising. Our followers have gone down. So things that you notice that in your reach, people could have looked at stuff and then you've gone, oh, look, I've had 600 people look at my stuff here. Now it's totally dropped. It is like halved. And you're not doing anything different, but it's not going to the people. And now it doesn't matter whether they like it, scroll past it, comment on it, or anything. Social media is becoming so hard that you have to now pay for any type of
Yeah,
advertising or anyone to see your stuff. And it's really, really shit. It's
yeah.
getting harder and harder. And little people with me, like 1,400 followers, 1,200 followers, I'm going to get no reach at all compared to people that have the 35 million and, all of that. it's really, really hard to get out there, to hard to be seen. So, do you know what? If you do see any of my stuff, if you can press that share button and share it out to anyone that is seeing your stuff or anything like that, that's the only way that we're going to grow. I think that we really need to be coming into a community that we start sharing each other's stuff out, because social media is our enemy, or how do we say, the platform is our enemy, not our friend. We have to really start banding together. And I know Hannah Medium has started her own social platform because
Spirit
of this
Social.
reason. Spirit,
Yeah.
Spirit Social, yeah. So it's just got beyond a joke now. We can't
Yeah.
get out there. People are not seeing anything, that my events or anything like that. And it's really sad. So it's going to be coming to that word of mouth and share it out, people. So that's what
Yeah.
what's got on my fucking goat this week. What
Mm.
about you, David? Oh, David, have you told us how you went with your events since you got told to do it a certain way?
Yes, so I've done two events since that episode, which I spoke about. We spoke about in one of our episodes, and I shared it on social media as well, some videos that I did. But yeah, they went fabulously, and I stuck to my guns, and I didn't change how I worked. I work how I work, and and those two demonstrations, I did one last night and one on Sunday, and they were fabulous, and they went perfect,
Oh, there you
um,
go.
and yeah, just really nice energy. And I think when I look at it, it was really is about the energy that the place creates.
Yep,
So the people in the audience, even the chairperson, the committee members that are there, they all make a difference because it's
exactly.
not controlled. That you're the guest medium, they let you get on with it, and it's just really nice, really nice environment. And that was of Barnet Spiritualist Church, which was a new one for me as well. That was on Sunday, and then Aylesbury last night, which is around the corner from me. So, no, I really enjoyed them, and actually, they've given me a bit of a confidence boost as well, which is what I needed. So yeah,
Yay.
there was definitely a lesson in that difficult one that I
Yeah.
did. But you know, we
Yeah,
learned from
don't
it, get over
exactly.
it, and then
Don't go fucking back there again.
no,
There's your
so I won't
lesson.
be. Yeah, that's my lesson. So, but yeah, no, they feel positive about them. They're really good.
So
Yeah.
what's got on your nerve? What's got on your fucking goat this week?
Oh, do you know what? I could go on a big, massive rant here. Let me try and be a bit measured in what I'm about to say. So, um, it's these so-called psychics, tarot readers, who have to jump on a video, whether it be on YouTube or another social media platform, and do a card reading on a particular thing. And this is what I'm going to talk about. So recently, as we know, Ozzy Osbourne has passed away.
Mhm.
Now, I wasn't a fan of the music because it's not my cup of tea. My brother is. My brother was a fan of Black Sabbath and that kind of music. I'm not, but
Mm.
I was a fan of Ozzy as a person, and the family used to watch the Osbourne show when it was on TV back
Yeah.
in the day. And I would watch interviews with him because it was just I found him hilarious.
Uh-huh.
Um, um, but in an intelligent way. He wasn't a stupid man. In an intelligent way, and I just like watching them. It just cheered me up a little bit. And then it was his funeral the other day here in the UK, and you watch the clips of the family getting out the car and going to look at all the floral tributes, and you can just see how broken they are, which obviously you're going to be, where
Mm.
Sharon is absolutely distraught, which is it's heartbreaking. I mean, no, we all go through it, but it's such a
Mm.
public event. They know everyone
Yeah.
lined the streets to watch the procession go down the middle of the street and that kind of thing. You just saw how broken they were. And then,
And then what did you
so,
see that pissed you off?
oh, this wasn't even the first one. On the day that he died, on that day, I was on TikTok and I can't remember the woman's name, but this
Oh,
woman,
I can tell you.
I don't know, I've never seen her before.
She's
But
tarot reader.
a tarot reader, on the
Mm.
day that he died, decided to do a reading on his death, questioning
Mm.
did he go to Switzerland to kill himself? And I'm like, what the fuck are
What?
you doing? Should some woman has inboxed me, asked me to look at it, so I'm going to look at it because I feel I want to know as well. Well, what business is it of yours anyway? How he died? No, but not even to wait till the guy's cold.
Mm,
To do it on the
mhm.
day of his death, to decide to do a reading on him. What are you doing? And
Exactly.
then I was on YouTube yesterday and I saw this video, this same woman, no, actually, it wasn't same, it was a different woman doing a similar card reading, a tarot card reading. She didn't show her face, and I'm not surprised why, because half of them don't. Um, again, doing a tarot reading on his death. But that video was
Yeah.
done 7 days ago. So again, the day
Yeah.
after, that 20, not even 24 hours after he died, you're
She
doing a
had
bloody tarot card reading.
4.1K views on that. I'll be lucky to get fucking 600 on mine.
I mean, what the fuck are you doing?
I
You are
know. I
you
know.
are you are damaging
There's no
us,
respect.
but there's
No
no
respect.
respect. What are you doing to that family? They probably won't see it anyway. So you probably don't. This probably woman probably doesn't give a shit. But to turn someone's death, whether they're a celebrity or not, into your entertainment, so you get a like and a click and a share and all this business. What are you doing? And these people that do this all the time they really get on my nerves. They get on my tits because why would you do that? The guy's not even dead 24 hours and you're doing these readings. For what? I just find it really insensitive and really disrespectful. This family is broken and you've decided to do a card reading to tell people what you think happened. Well, guess what? He died. That's what happened. You don't need to go into details of how it was. It's none of your business. And if they
Yep.
want us to know, if anyone wants to know, they'll tell us. Just shut up, honestly. It just gets on my nerves. Um, Another thing gets on my goat are these armchair detectives. Recently in the UK, we've had a young woman go missing called Rachel Booth. And um, she was found, unfortunately, her body was found in a lake in Cheshire in England.
Mhm.
And again, and this wasn't a psychic, these are just people in general, and they get on my nerves and all the public.
Mhm.
Um, as soon as her body was retrieved, as soon, not even hours after her body was found, and the police have said it's not suspicious, and they've given their two pennies worth on it through investigation. These people, these public, straight away, well, I find that suspicious. I think this happened or that happened. I think she was. What are you doing? The woman
Yeah.
has just been found, and you're already on social media stirring up conspiracy theories. And what is going on in your head that you have to always go to the negative? That she must have been murdered. Why must she have been murdered? Why?
Mm.
We know people go missing and they go missing and they end up passed away in other circumstances. It's not always something salacious or
Suspicious. Yeah.
suspicious underneath it. Why do
Yeah.
people have to do that? And again, not even allowing her body time to go back to the fact. Like again, 5 minutes after it's been announced, straight on there. What is your problem, people? What are you doing?
Bored.
Where is your compassion? Where is your
Yeah.
empathy?
There is none. There is none.
Where's your humanness? Where's your humanity? Because show me you
They
ain't
have
got
none.
none. Get a life, get a job, get whatever you need to do.
Mm.
Just honestly, it just really. I don't want to get really wound up as this, but whilst I've got the opportunity, eh? But I just think it's I think it's sick
Yeah.
and really disrespectful. So that's what's got my goat this week.
Well, there it is.
There
So
it
yeah,
is.
there
So
it is.
I'm going to go to the gym now and work this all out, aren't I?
You
uh,
will.
no, I will. I will be at the gym for an hour and a half, as I tend to be anyway. Um, but yeah, there you go, people. What do you think? Let us know what you think. Do you agree with us? Do you disagree? And if you disagree, why? else are going to come and
Yeah.
find you. No, I'm only kidding.
Yeah. So any other mediums? Love to hear your comments on what you think on social media. And do we actually need to stand together and band together against Meta to get each other's names out there? Because
Yeah,
it's we're not competition to each other. We all work differently. That's the thing at the end of the
yeah.
day. Your people are not going to be drawn to me, and my people are not going to be drawn to you. It's just the way it goes. And if they are, well, it doesn't matter.
No,
We're all
no.
put we're all putting food on the table at the end of the day. So
Yeah. But unfortunately, people do see it as competition. And I
yeah,
know that me and Bill have said that there are
I
mediums out
know.
there who we know watch us. And that's not in an egotistical sense, but we know they do. And, so there is competition out there whether people want to, whether they want to acknowledge it or not. We know that there's certain
True.
people who look, which is why I always say, always stay ready because you never know who's watching.
Yeah. I've tried sharing people's things out. You don't get that same respect back and you kind of
No,
feel a
you
bit of kick in the
don't. Yeah,
guts. And it's
absolutely.
so hard. It's so hard. How do
Yeah,
we get past that? How do you
yeah.
get past it?
I think it's what you said earlier, just staying in your lane, just doing what you do. It's not paying attention to what other people are doing ultimately. But it is hard because I tell you what, I'm not paying Meta nothing.
I'm not. Me
They're not
either.
getting a penny out of me
Me
because
either.
we work hard enough as it is. I don't need to pay for followers. I don't need to, I'm not gonna do that. Um,
No.
and because I'd rather things actually come in organically. And if they're
Hmm.
meant to happen, they're meant to happen. And if they're not, they're not. That's kind of how I see it. That's probably why I'm poor. But that's what I'd rather do. I'm not going to sell my soul to anybody for a quick buck, or So
Yeah,
that's just me. That's just me.
that's it.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
That's it for the Spirit Lounge today. We hope you enjoyed that little rant. Um, but I'm sure that will resonate with other people as well, because I'm sure other people have been thinking about this, but just don't get the opportunity to say it. But whilst we have got the opportunity to say it, I think it's best that we get it out, because then we're calling things out. As I said
Yeah.
before, we don't want to enable other people's behaviour anymore,
No.
really,
Yeah.
because ultimately this affects us and the industry that we're in, and we want to um, not lead the way, but we want to do things in the right way, and hopefully other people will follow along as well. Um,
Yeah.
but we're going to
That
see what
that
happens in the
that's that
future.
generational patterning thing I'm talking about. The new upcoming mediums will hopefully
Yeah,
look upon us and go, no, that's the proper way to do it.
do it. Yeah, hopefully, because I never want to be a negative example to people. I always want to be that positive example. Not that I do it consciously, but if people can look at me and go, "Well, that's how we should do it, or that's how we should come across, or that's what we should or shouldn't say," then
Mm,
that's okay with me. But as you say, people have got free will, so they will do what they want. Ultimately,
that's
isn't it?
it.
But there you go. Right, we're going to stop rabbiting on now, people. Thank you very much for listening to this mini episode, and hopefully we'll see you again in the Spirit Lounge soon. Thank you for listening to What's Getting Our Goat this week. We hope you enjoyed the episode. But if something's getting your goat, why not tell us about it? Let us know, and we might just talk about it in a future episode. But until then, look out for those goats, and we'll see you soon.